styles, plenty of top players, artists to watch today as we near the end of La Liga. Real Madrid guaranteed third place, and well, a lot of eyes on the starting 11 selected by Zinedine Zidane tonight. The Real Madrid players wearing t-shirts in homage to Iker Casillas, such a great servant to the club who suffered a heart attack while training with Porto early in the week. He's okay, that's the main thing, out of danger, but the Madrid players wanting to remember their former keeper this afternoon. I'm joined today by Grafano, just checking everything's ready, and we're off. Real Madrid attacking the goal to the right of your screens. I think we're going to...
Yeah, good afternoon, Simon and Graham. Absolutely, you got that one spot on it.
Fans love him. Thankfully, as you say, he's fine.
Here's Mariano with the first chance, and what a start for Real Madrid. 1 minute 24 seconds on the clock. Mariano Diaz finishing off that. It's an error in defence by Villareal, snapped up by the young number 7. And Mariano Diaz makes it 1-0 for Real Madrid.
I think that the Villareal players were falsely saying that there was a foul there. If this goes with Clementsano referring it back to Las Rosas and VAR, I can't see the foul there. No. I must say that I think that much as we adore Santi Cazorla for his skill and his personality, he was half asleep there. He's certainly 29-30 to overtake Jimmy's goal total, so if nobody ever saw him that's listening to us.
The rather poor ball straight at Casemiro. Here's Carvajal. Carvajal with a dink over the top towards Matt to find Mariano, and he finds him perfectly. Mariano turns, gets it onto the left foot. Just a slightly heavy touch, dragging him too much into the centre, I feel. Taking a bit. Cruz. Lucas in masses of space here. Can he pick his spot? Drives it across the face of the goal. And Andres just getting enough of a touch. The swings it in low. And over the bar from Gerard Moreno.
A little bit typical.
While Espanyol have managed to replace him. Here's Gerard Moreno on the ball now. Moreno! What a finish! And in a way, it's a mirror image of the Madrid goal. Hesitation in defence. Casemiro shaking his head. But that is the Gerard Moreno you were just talking about,
It's
Graham.
the promise. It's the promise. Last summer, there was a virulent debate about should he go to the World Cup in Russia. And as you pointed out, the ball is beautifully robbed. There is no foul. I still think this is an amazing finish.
Yeah.
That's a 6'4" goalkeeper extending himself fully. And the ball, if I'm not wrong, hits the side panel. So the finish is good, but it's bending away all the time from the Belgian.
Dia, as Javi Calleja looks on, he'll be delighted. Marcelo's cross. Carvajal off the post, and Mariano can't quite get the rebound. There's a huge appeal for a penalty. The referee, I believe, has given a free kick in favour of Villareal. Age of the season since 2001-2.
I think the lack of crowd as we see that shot trickle harmlessly by, I think it's helping Real Madrid because a fuller house. Those who aren't here are the socios who come every week as we look at the Rob on relying on him.
Brahim Diaz going it alone still. Brahim gets into the area, gets a shot off. He's run out of steam a little bit. Hallian's side. Valverde wide to Lucas. Lucas drags it back. Valverde turns, finds Cruz, and he side foots it straight at Andres Fernandez. Having done the hard work, here's Marcelo. The shot palmed away by Fernandez, and the return from Valverde goes wide. The Santiago Bernabeu are enjoying this, Bruno, because we're seeing determination by Valverde and Marcelo. I think that came off Funes Mori and goes wide for a corner.
Kudos to the Brazilian.
Just taking on Quintilla, driving to the byline, gets the cross in. The rebound comes to Cruz. Head up, he looks to see the white shirts in the box. Pings it into the far post where Mariano makes an attempt to get it.
An X total between player and coach, Champions League.
Very close indeed to Villareal getting their second. It's on nicely for Samu to chase. Samu getting onto it. Lovely first touch to turn away from Varane, and he forces a save from Courtois. Again, showing the electrifying pace. Taking on Quintilla again. Tries the step overs, gets the cross in, finds the head of Mariano. And problems for, I think, Mario Gaspar. Bruno, it is Mario.
Insisting on taking time. It was Mateo Laoz. Famously, the world was watching the champions. Their balance.
Toni Kroos with the free kick. He's looking for plenty of white shirts in the box. It's played short. Here's Marcelo. Tries to place it. It's picked up by Vallejo, who takes advantage of another moment of doubt from the Villareal defence to make it 2-1. Jesus Vallejo with the goal. The smile on his face about as wide as the goal itself in the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid 2, Villareal 1. 5 minutes to go before half-time. Here's the action again. The corner taken short. Marcelo tries to place it. And as you can see, it's blocked but not cleared by Xavi Quintilla, and quick as a shot with Andres Fernandez already sold and on the ground. It goes through.
Real Madrid's players buzzing, quick, thinking, acting, creating a chance, carving out danger. Really good, as well as being 2-1 up before the break. Really clever.
Moreno offside. And Fornals having a shot at goal. A lovely combination between Cazorla and Samu Chukwueze. Cazorla with a cross, Varane with a...
In midfield throughout most of the match. But Real Madrid playing with fizz and buzz.
Santiago Bernabeu as Mariano plays the ball back to Casemiro. Vallejo on the rebound coming to Fede Valverde. Oh, a delightful ball into Carvajal, and Mariano on the far post makes it 2-0, celebrates through the netting with the fans behind the goal there. Carvajal deserves masses of credit for that. It's turning out to be a very nice afternoon indeed for Mariano Diaz as he makes it Real Madrid 3, Villareal 1.
Your commentary got it spot on, because while it's the goal moment that changes the scoreboard, while Carvajal's work is good, it's this. Measured, the weight of that pass, never mind the direction, the fact that it bisects maybe 3 yellow shirts. It's the weight of that pass so that Carvajal can walk onto it and choose what he wants to do. He's got time to find...
Spreads it out to Samu, jumps away from the challenge by Marcelo. Great footwork, and in a way spoils it with the shot, although we wouldn't be saying that if it had curled in away from Lucas with ease. Cross in from Pedraza. It was Toni Kroos finds Marcelo. Marcelo to Brahim. Oh, lovely turn from Brahim. What a save from Andres. Lovely spell of football.
Wow. Brilliant
goalkeeping. But that is at the area. The step overs not really leading anywhere. He manages to get the cross into the far. Thorla finds Iborra. Chukwueze. So dynamic. Marcelo on the overlap. Brahim sprinting to the edge of the box. Marcelo goes it all alone. It took a deflection and is brilliantly palmed away by Andres. Problems for Marcelo, Graham.
I don't know what happened to him.
I think he fell on his wrist.
Because he falls down in comic effect. Almost slapstick stuff out of, I can't believe that didn't go in.
It's the wrist. Oh, it's a nice one. Awkward for Brahim. He brings it under control. And tries to place one. And again, absolutely brimming with confidence, the youngster. Didn't quite come off.
I think it's going to be
made Andres move.
It's going to be his last contribution, I think.
It's Cazorla with the corner. Flicked on, and very, very close to finding the top corner from Mario Gaspar. Marcelo playing it into the centre spot where Mariano was waiting. Vinicius' shot. Lovely burst of pace by Gerard Moreno, cuts it back, and there it is. It's Jaume Costa pulling one back. 13 seconds to go.
It's been coming.
And that just absolutely supports what your argument, Graham, about that second Mariano strike.
Gee whiz.
Whoa. Applause from the visiting fans. Madrid absolutely looking like a petrified forest there. The Villareal players collapse onto the ground. Calleja